A-plus setups. It's Tuesday, June 23rd, 2026, and this is our trade recap for today. Another really, really good day. 3-0, 3 wins, no losses. Yesterday we had 3 wins, 1 break even, and last week I think we ended up with 14 wins and 1 loss. So since we've been focusing on framework first, setups second, trades have just been going really well. So let's take a look at what we did today. And you will see that we have hundreds of trade setups through the day. I try to be very patient and take the ones that where the framework and the setup makes sense to me. So let's take a look at that. All right, trade number 1 out of the gate, about 8 minutes into the trading day, 9:38 Eastern. We had a very clean trendline break into the green area for the triple focus. And so this is our framework chart on the left. Our setup chart is on the right. So let me scroll back here and get to the right place. Quit jumping all around here. There we go. So this is the setup chart. I don't look at the setup chart until I see something break on the framework. The framework chart gives me the reason and the bias, and it will also tell me when to start looking for setup, and then the setup tells me how to take advantage of the trade. So we have our primary setups that we use over here in our flagship trading model: the Jiggle, the reverse mullet, 108 EMA, and the puncture trade. Shallow, deeper and the deepest pullbacks inside of the NASDAQ market, all categorized, black and white rules. Okay, first trade setup after the trend line break was the shallow pullback Jiggle. Nice and clean, and we got the scalp. Okay, you can see there's plenty of room if you're trading multiple contracts to stagger those in. We know in the room where the first sweet spot is, the second sweet spot, and then the third one should be designed for runners. Let's take a look at trade number 2. Now, after we took this trade, what I'd mentioned in the room today is I'm running a theory on the 1,000 block area in the NASDAQ market. So this morning, I'm not going to go into it in great detail, but we went as low as I think 617, 29,617. So in my theory, which has been working out for the last week, if we don't touch 450 and we stay in this area, the door is open to go back up and tag 30,000. And I also said this morning when we were down here, said if in this area here, if we do not touch 450, this was the time we were talking about it, then the door is open to touch 30,000 and to go back up and get the underneath of the second standard deviation. So we'll take a look at that here in just a second. But in this area here, I was bullish, and I was only looking for bullish trades because I really believed we were going to go up and get close to that $30,000 level. Well, we broke out of this congestion zone. We got bullish. We crossed this, one of my 1,000 block levels, pulled back, and lo and behold, it was another Jiggle. Nice, clean, shallow pullback. We took that and scalped it with no problem. All right, trade number 3. You can see here, we were talking about 30,000 and the second standard deviation back here about 9:35, 9:40 Eastern, and we tagged 30,000 right up there, 10:02. We went a little bit higher. We tagged that second standard deviation level. You'll see that on the right-hand chart right there. So both of those targets that we anticipated were met. But in the process, trade number 3 was a triple focus divergence from the extreme. We took the first A+ setup, which happened to be another Jiggle. It was the only short trade setup that I would have taken in this environment, and that was a triple focus divergence short. and that was it. Now, once we hit the second standard deviation level, if I were still trading, then I'd be looking for any shorts and longs because targets had been met. Anyway, those are our 3 trades for today. Hey, I hope that helps. Good luck in your trading. Let us know if we can help you in any way. Hope to see you in the room. Have a good one.